Assalamu alaikum, hello and welcome back to day 8. Day 8 started from the outskirts of the city of Gilgit. We took the bypass around Gilgit and headed to Hunza, which is about 67 miles away. We were on the Karakorum highway all the way to Hunza. If you are enjoying the videos, please don't forget to like and subscribe. This hotel is a really nice place. The dinner last night together with the stay was 10 out of 10. The hosts were incredibly welcoming. We did not have breakfast here as the chef was still asleep, and so we decided to ride on until we can find somewhere to eat. In the far distance at the foothills of the mountains is the Gilgit city. Waking up to these views early in the morning is an experience which I will never forget. The road on the left goes to Gilgit and the road on the right is the Karakorum highway, which will take us all the way to the China border. I am crossing the Gilgit river now. This river also feeds into the mighty Indus river. With these kids going to school and getting to see this view every morning must be a mentally healthy way to start the day. I would love to be able to wake up to this scenery every morning and head to work. Just when I think I have seen it all, I come across another picturesque scenery. The beauty in this area just keeps giving. This place is like heaven on earth. We managed to find a small place on the side of the road where the locals were having breakfast, and so we decided to stop and also have breakfast here. I had the usual egg, paratha and tea. We are back on the road now and hopefully the next stop should be the Hunza Valley. The Karakorum highway is often referred to as the 8th wonder of the world. It starts slightly south of Abbottabad in Hassan Abdal and goes all the way to the China border. It is about 810 miles long. I will be travelling the full length of this, although in sections I did miss it to go over the Babusar mountain pass and the DSI National Park. The snow-capped mountain in the back is called the Rakaposhi mountain, which is in the Karakorum range. Its height is 7,788 metres. Believe it or not, it is about 12 miles broad from east to west and is the only peak on Earth that descends directly without any interruption for almost 6,000 metres from its base to its summit. It is the 27th highest mountain in the world. There is a place called Ko near the Miyaka cricket ground just off the Karakorum highway on the right here, which is a mountain directly opposite the Rakaposhi mountain, where you can get to see the base camp of Rakaposhi. I will be doing this tomorrow. This is another viewpoint of Rakaposhi. It is a majestic mountain. That mountain there is called the Diran Peak, which is another mighty mountain with a height of 7,266 metres. There must have been a major landslide here as we have been diverted off the Karakorum highway to a metal bridge further up the track to cross the river. We have now entered Hunza Valley. This is the main Hunza Bazaar. Our first stop will be the Baltit Fort, and to get there we have to get off the Karakorum highway to take a side road to go up mountain 200 meters. The view from up here is stunning. This is a 900-year-old fort, which is the oldest monument in Gilgit, Baltistan. The Shikari Tower in the fort is actually around 1,100 years old. This was home to the Mir, or King of Hunza, and it was eventually vacated in favour of the Baltit Fort, which is a fort further back in the mountains and is about 700 years old. This fort is about 2,300 metres above sea level. The views from this fort are just stunning. The entrance fee to the fort was about £2 and included a guided tour. This has got to be the best balcony in the world. That mountain there is called Hunza Peak, which is 6,270 metres. Next to it on the left, which looks like a spire, is actually a sharp peak and forms part of the Hunza Peak. It is called Ladyfinger Peak and is 6,000 metres high. We are leaving the Baltit Fort now and are heading to the Baltit Polo ground. To get there we have to head back down to the Karakorum highway, and just before the highway take the other road back up the other side of the mountain. There is some sort of event going on here and they have stopped vehicles travelling up the road to the polo ground. Ahmed Ali is persuading the security to let us travel up. After a bit of persuasion, the security allowed us to go up. This is also the track to Baltit Fort. We will not be going to Baltit Fort as we don't have much time and need to get something to eat as well. There is a football tournament going on at the polo ground. The polo ground has a brilliant backdrop. I am not much of a sports person, but if I was playing football or polo, I would sit as a sub, not bother with the game and just take in the beauty of the surrounding areas. I would love to live here. We stopped off at a restaurant called Hunza Food Pavilion. It had a nice traditional seating area, the food was nice, it was expensive, but after a long day riding and only having eaten breakfast, it was not filling as the portions were quite small. That is Baltit Fort. Usman's bike is trapped, and so Usman and Ahmed Ali were moving the other bikes to free his bike. We are heading back down the road to a junction just before the Karakorum highway, where we will take the other road back up the mountain to a place called Eagle's Nest. The Eagle's Nest is a viewpoint at a height of 2,850 metres. We found a place to stay the night at Eagle's Nest to take in the view in the morning, as it has one of the best views of the Hunza Valley. Straight up ahead you can see Hunza Peak, which stands at 6,270 metres with the Ladyfinger Peak next to it. The views in this area just keep getting better. We managed to find a hotel right at the top with our room window facing towards Hunza Valley. The hotel is called Hunza Panorama Hotel, and it was the only hotel available at a cheap price, and it was not too bad. It cost about £4 for the three of us to stay the night. It was a very basic hotel with no heating or hot water. I've got a Samsung S22 Ultra and the night vision professional mode is absolutely stunning. It is dark here and you can clearly see all the peaks, including the mighty Rakaposhi mountain. That is the end of day 8. Here is me acting out a scene like in a movie. Watch day 9 where I wake up to one of the most spectacular views ever from a hotel room, where I come face to face with the Rakaposhi mountain. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.